intimidated by pressure. You thrive on it. A closer is never in a situation where he has to be clutch. A closer is clutch in high pressure situations. A cleaner is always clutch. Let's get this out of the way right now. There is no such thing as a clutch gene. Or if there is, it's not something you would want. When do you hear that expression? When a guy is under pressure, steps up at the last minute, and makes something miraculous happen. Everyone goes nuts about how clutch the guy is, and for days there is a big discussion about the so-called clutch, whatever the hell that is. I still don't know and who has it and who doesn't, and how you can tell, and on about this completely false premise. There is no clutch gene. There's your thing that tells you to attack and finish the fight, and there is the readiness to know how and when to do that. Preparation plus opportunity, that's it. If you are a true competitor, you always feel that pressure to attack and conquer on it. You intentionally create situations to jack up the pressure even higher, challenging yourself to prove what you're capable of. You're not waiting for a critical moment to dust off some mythic gem to showcase your greatness. You show it in everything you do, every chance you get. A closer. Challenging yourself to prove that you're capable of. You're not waiting for critical moments to dust off some mythic gem to showcase your greatness. You show it in everything you do, every chance you get. Closers are called closers for a reason. They show up at the end. They can deliver in a pressure situation because they sit up when something is on the line. For cleaners, every moment is a pressure situation and everything is always on the line. Being relentless means constantly working for that result, not just when drama is on the line. Clash is about the last minute. Relentless is about every minute. A lot of guys won't take that last shot. Not because they're afraid they'll miss it, but because if they make it, they have to keep making it. For a lot of guys, it's easier to stay in the comfort zone, close to the ground, minimal expectations, minimal pressure, minimal rewards, but you're safe. Players crave that height, along with the pressure of staying up here and going higher and higher. As soon as they start relaxing for just a moment, they instantly feel as if they're slacking. To a cleaner, relaxing is something weaker people do because they can't handle pressure. When LeBron finally got a ring, everyone was saying, "Finally the pressure is off." Are you kidding me? The pressure just quadrupled. Now you have to get started on doing it again so you can do it again the year after that. Anyone who is content with one ring and doesn't feel the pressure to earn another needs to retire effective immediately. Most people run from stress. I run to it. Stress keeps you sharp. It challenges you in ways you never imagined and forces you to solve issues and manage situations that send weaker people running for cover. You can't succeed without it. Your level of success is defined by how well you embrace it and manage it. A cleaner doesn't respond to external pressure, he puts the pressure back on the guy trying to get under his skin by refusing to acknowledge him. Remember, you don't compete with anyone. You make them compete with you. You can't control what you put on yourself. You can't control what the other guy puts on you. So you focus only on the internal pressure that drives you. Run to it, embrace it, feel it. no one else can throw more at you than you've already put on yourself. Everyone can handle pressure. Most people choose not to because it's easier to stay in the comfort zone. But if you want to be successful, you have that place in the sun. Then you have to leave the shade. Stress is what brings you to life. Let it motivate you, make you work harder, use it, don't run from it. When it makes you uncomfortable, so what? The payoff is worth it. Work through the discomfort. You'll survive, and then go back for more. Of course, you have to be able to recognize the difference between stress and that can bring great results, and stress you create yourself just causes chaos. Showing up unprepared, not putting in the work, blowing off commitments and obligations, that's the stuff that creates pointless stress. You had the opinion to manage those things before they turned into negative situations, but when you're faced with the stress of great challenges set before you, making the team, working for a rise, finishing a job, winning a championship, undeniable gifts are buried under all that pressure. Not everyone gets the opportunity to be stressed by the potential to achieve exceptional things, but you have to keep the pressure turned up all the line, not just when you need to take it up a notch. The guys who quite first aren't the leaders with all the pressure on them. It's the other guys that can stay engaged all these things. The leaders don't have the luxury of checking out. It's one thing when you're in individual sport. You're if you quit on yourself. With a team sport, you have a lot of other people relying on you. You know that every day someone is mentally taking the day off, so you're going to have to cover for him, but you don't know who is going to be, who's showing up to play, who's not really showing up at all until you're right they're in the middle of the situation, so there is even more pressure to figure out what you're working with. It's not enough to get the top. You have to stay there, feel the pressure, and fight to stay there. You have to work for that. It's not owed to you. When you deal with the stress all the time, it becomes second nature. It's still not easy or effortless, but you handle things without panicking because you have experience in accepting the rigorous of complex challenges. When you never have to take on anything harder than your daily routine, when you shy away from anything that rocks your sense of safety and control, you're much more likely to fall apart at the first twinge of pressure. Cleaners never feel external pressure, they only believe that's inside them. You can criticize, analyze, dominize a cleaner, but he's still only going to feel pressure from within. He knows what he's doing right and what he's doing wrong. He does not care what you think. He steps out of his comfort zone and challenges himself to get to the next level. It all goes back to confidence. When you're challenged, do you bring the pressure, or do you let the other guy push you into a corner? Do you feel trapped like a rat, or do you attack first? Do you pull back afraid of the fight? Do you make the other guy get into the mud with you? Wounds heal, scars don't. Those are your combat medals in the days we'd say, go get some on ya, go get dirty.